Assalamualaikum to the Madam Puan Azila binti Alias. My name is Nohaiza binti Mayazi and my metric number is D201910888773. I'm a student in Group F for the course KAB 3023 Teaching English for Young Learner. This is my lesson plan assignment, which is I use my pet as a theme for my assignment. So we go to the next part. This is my lesson plan. I use a 4 years old children for the activity that I plan in my lesson plan. For the class is for unknown, and the date is 12 November 2020. The time is for teaching is around 30 minutes, which is from 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Amount of students is 15 students. The theme that I use in my lesson plan is animal, and for the sub-theme is my pet. I use a KSPK as my guideline to plan the lesson. The main strength that I use is science and technology strength. Okay, for the focus, I use two focus, which is SA 2.0 Science Process Case and SA 3.0 Investigation of the Living World. For the content standard, I use SA 2.1 Carry out observation using 5 senses, and SA 3.3 Carry out exploration on animals. For learning standard, I use SA 2.1.3 for the observe the environment using a combination of the 3 or more senses. Then SA 3.3.3 recognize sounds of pets, and SA 3.3.9 and 3.3.6 compare and different pets according to their foods. For the integrate strength, I use competence strength, which is KD 2.3.1 speak with confidence. So children can speak with confidence using this lesson plans. For learning outcomes, at the end of the learning session, children will get 3 learning outcomes. First is be able to recognize all kind of pet names. Second is can recognize the sounds of pets. And lastly, be able to recognize all types of food eaten by pets. Existing knowledge, children know all pet names using based on lesson plan before this. For teaching materials, I have 7, which is laptop, projector screen, speaker, slide, pet food model, pencil color, and worksheet. For thinking skill, children able to application and analyze what the teacher teach to them. For values, respect and cooperate, multiple intelligence, visual spatial intelligence. Vocabulary, dog, cat, fish, bird, rabbit, chameleon, and turtle. Okay, this is my lesson plan table. Okay, we can see here it have time, learning content, teaching and learning activities, which is divided 2 is teacher and student activities, and also notes. Okay, for the induction set, Learning content I use cat, dog, goldfish, chameleon, turtle, bird, and rabbit. Okay, for teaching and learning activities, in set induction, first the teacher greets the children or student before starting the learning session, and the children respond to the greeting from the teacher. Second, the teacher asks the children if they have any pets. So children or student answer yes if they have kept a pet at home, and no if they don't have any pet at home. And last, in set induction is the teacher asks two children as a representative to recount their experience for keeping pets, and a student will tell their experience to the class. For the step 1, picture and sounds of pet. For the step 1, teacher will teach a student about a pet and also the sound of pet for a student to recognize the sound of pet. For teaching and learning activities, first teacher opens slide entitled My Pet using a laptop, and the children or student observe the slideshow shown by the teacher. Second is the teacher displays some picture and sounds of pet and asks the name of pet to the children. For example, the teacher will ask what the sound of cat. So student will answer it, meow is the sound of cat. Children watch picture and hear sounds using their sense of sight and hearing and correctly pronounce the name of the animals. For the step 2, teaching and learning activities, the teacher shows the foods eaten by the pet to the children. So the children use the sense of touch to touch the types of food pets brought by the teacher. So in the step 2, the teacher bring the model of food for pets. For example, fish, corn, warm fruit, vegetable, insects, and carrots. This can able to active children's sense in this learning process. Then the teacher describes each type of food eaten by the pet. For example, dog eat prawns, cat eat fish, or bird eat worm. So the children will listen carefully to the teacher explanation. For the step 3, pet picture, the teacher gives worksheet to children. So each student receives a worksheet given by the teacher. And then the teacher asks the children to color a picture of a pet according to their sense. And children color the picture given by the teacher according to their sense. So in this step 3, teacher give a freedom to a student whatever color they want to color the worksheet. For the example, they want to color the cats with the blue line, so using this sense they can do it. For active also to active their creativity. And lastly, for closure, it's about reflection. The teacher do reflection to students or children if they ever understand or not what the teacher learn, what the teacher teach for them. The teacher asks the children to pass their work in the back of the classroom. So after they do the worksheet, so teacher asks the student to pass their work in the back of the classroom so that they can see uh, the work what they do in the back of the classroom. The teacher reflect by asking again to the learning session. So these children listen to instruction from the teacher. The teacher asks some children to come forward and answer all the teacher question, which is the children come forward and answer the question given by the teacher. For example, the teacher asks, a cat. What cat eats? So the student will answer the cat eats a fish, and then or maybe the teacher can ask about the sound, what the dog sound. So the student will answer it with saying the dog sound was like wolf. So so that teacher can evaluate if the children or student can understand or not what the teacher what the teacher teach. This is for attachment that I attach in my lesson plans. We can see at here the pet food model that should teacher bring in the class, so it can give a touch sense for the children to touch everything. For example, we can see we have a fish, bones, carrot, fruits, vegetable, and also insects. And this is a worksheet that the teacher will give to the student. So that's all to my lesson plan, to my presentation for lesson plan. So we can go to the interactive media.
Okay, this is my profile, my slide profile, which is it have my name Hanisa binti Mayazid, also my ID number T201910888773. So for the next slide is okay. This is my next slide. I have two sections, which is a flashcard and also a camps. So we choose a flashcard first. Okay, in flashcard, it gives instruction which is whether the children want to choose a boy character or a girl character. If the children is a boy, they can choose a boy character, and also if a children is a girl, so they can choose a girl character. So in my flashcard, it have three parts. We can see here for the first part is my pets. In my pet, they have all names, all kinds of pet. For the second part is sound of pet. So it have a sounds of pet. What exactly the pet sounds like. And the last part is about food for pets. What pet eat. So we choose the first part first. We choose the first part. My pets. So in my pets, we can see here there are so many kind of pet we can choose. So if the children love a bird, so they can choose a bird. So this is exactly if they choose what exactly they can see if they choose a bird. So this is my bird love to sing. So if they want to go back the slide before this, they can just only press the arrow button. So here, so they can choose any kind of pet they want, like rabbit. So this is my rabbit. They can also eat. They can also read it. My rabbit likes to jump. So we go to second part, which is sounds of pet. So here we can see again there are all kind of pet at here. So it's depend to children. They want choose they love one or they want to choose what exactly they look. For the example, if the children want to choose a chameleon, so here chameleon. So in chameleon, in this section, they can hear exactly what the pet sounds like. So in chameleon, it sounds like her. So if they want to hear or listen another pet sounds, they can just press the arrow button like this and choose any one of this. For example, they want to choose a goldfish. So children can hear exactly what the goldfish sounds like. So the last part in first section, which is flashcard section, we have a food for pets. So children can choose any one of these. For example, they want to choose a cat. So here a cat. So my cat loves to eat fish. So here a picture of a picture of fish. So they want to choose another pets. They can choose maybe they can choose a turtle. So my turtle likes to eat vegetables. So here vegetable likes. So we go a second section, which is a game section. So in game section we also have three parts, same like flashcard section. For in the first part is where is my pet, and second part is catch me, and also the last part is what I eat. This is all about a games that can attract attract children to learn of this. So in the first part, where is my pet? In this part, children can find a pet based on instruction. So we can see here instruction said where is a turtle. So they have to find a turtle. Where is this? So if they press a wrong button, for example, the instruction give a turtle, but they press the cat, so they got a wrong answer. But and then they have to try again. So the instruction said that we're a cat, so here is a cat. So they got a right answer. So for the next game is guess me. In this game, the children have to guess the shadow belongs to one of these animals. So they have to look the shadow carefully and guess the three of these animals. For example, they see the shadow and they want to press a rabbit. So they got a yes answer, a right answer. So they go to the next section. If they got a wrong answer, for example like this, they have two options, which is they want to skip it or they want to try again, like this. And then we go to the last part or last games, what I eat. In this part, children have to guess what food belongs to the pet. For example, we can see here the picture of vegetable. So a children have to find the right answer, which one a right answer that eat the vegetable. If they press a wrong button, like they choose a bird, so they got a wrong answer. So they have to choose whether they want to try again or next or skip the question. So this is a worm. They have to guess whether they want to what kind of pet eat the worm. So the answer is goldfish. So this is a fruit. Children can guess what a kind of pet that eat fruit. For example, camel eat fruit. So they got a right answer. So here is my interactive media. So I think my interactive media can attract children to learn more about my pets. So that's all from me. Thank you.